Hello, my name is Renee, and today we're going to learn how to apply loose powder. I've seen this done incorrectly a lot of times. If you do it wrong, you're going to have lines and creases, and it's going to look worse than when you started. So stay tuned to We're going to apply loose powder next. If you haven't watched the other videos, watch first the foundation video and then also the concealer video, and then the next step after that is loose powder. You could use, there's different kinds of powders that you could use. You could use a compressed compact, which would have like a, if you do that, I prefer like a sponge type applicator, or I like the loose powder. Make sure that you don't go with too dark a color. You know, pick something that fits your complexion. I use something that's pretty light and it's translucent, so it's not going to be real caking. As we age, you have to be real careful with powder, because if you do too much powder and too heavy a powder, it's just going to like sit in those creases and draw attention to them. So, you know, I like to use something real light. I also, if you're already dressed for the day, you know, cover up, because this is going to make a little bit of a mess when you put it on. I like to use a brush. It comes with an applicator, but I prefer to use a fluffy big brush. It's a good investment. It will last you for years. We're just going to tap that in there a little bit. You could even blow on it to get rid of the excess, and then just dust it on lightly. So with that loose powder, I just put a little bit on that side. You could do it in your hand. I just prefer, since I don't use the applicator that comes with it, I just use it as a place to put the powder. Now we don't want this too heavy, so I would like blow to get rid of some of that. And then just dust it on lightly. And still brushing upward. And you'll notice as we've gone how the wrinkles have smoothed out, and this is looking a lot better. Thank goodness. I don't mind being old, I just don't want to look old. Okay. And sometimes you'll have to watch here in the eyes. If that makes creases, then you might have to just pat a little bit, just to, whenever that mixes with that concealer, it might make a few creases around there. That's why the moisturizer before this whole area is so important. All right, our next step is going to be applying blush. And also I'm going to show you a technique with a darker shadowed powder for contouring that's going to help reduce the look of some of this. So watch that next video on applying blush, and I'm going to use a bronzing powder for the shadowing.